So if you're thinking about prepping and standing on stage next year, then I want you to truly and honestly ask yourself the question if you are truly ready for prep. Remember, this is not a sustainable, healthy hobby, okay? This is a very extreme sport, okay? There are risk factors. It's, very, very demanding, and it's going to take a lot of discipline and, push through, those emotions and feelings and days that you do not feel like training in order to succeed. You're going to have to sacrifice socials, memories, time with your family and loved ones during certain periods of your prep, especially closer to, your showtime. You're going to have to understand that bodybuilding and fitness is two different things. Bodybuilding is you having a purpose, choosing a specific goal, and understanding that everything that you do, whether it's your thoughts, whether it's your training, whether it's your eating, whether it's, obviously everything you do outside of the gym is focused towards you getting better and moving closer and closer to the condition and the athlete that you're meant to be on stage. Okay? It is fueling yourself for a purpose. You're not eating for pleasure. You're not eating, to try and be social and try and fit in prep, sometimes during the week. This is your full commitment, your full priority when it comes to, your commitment. Fitness is different. It's more balanced. It's more, obviously, flexible. It's more sustainable. And you've got to understand that there is a difference. So you've got to ask yourself, am I in the right place to make this commitment? Because number one, your coach isn't your motivator. Okay, our jobs isn't to hold your hand and to babysit you and decide for you every single day, or to beg and plead for you to actually get up and go to the gym and follow a diet and try to be better. Okay, you should be self-motivated. You should, be disciplined enough to want this and understand that it's not going to just be 2 or 3 months of commitment. This is going to be 6, 10, 12 months of the year commitment towards this goal. You need to be, in a place in your life where you can commit to that, where you have a support structure, where you are financially stable enough to do that, where you are mentally in the right space to do that. My biggest encouragement is don't use prep to fix your relationship with food. Don't use prep to fix your relationship with training or your self-image, or to fill a void in your life. Okay, you need to be in a place where you understand that this is, obviously going to take commitment. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to, obviously try and quit 20 times a month because it gets hard, because it's monotonous, because, the motivation has left you. You've got to understand that this is going to be tough. There are risks involved. In many ways, it is extreme for certain durations of your prep. It is going to, be very, very demanding throughout this season. So I encourage you to think about this before you decide, because I see it so often, very, very often, in our team and girls that just compete, that make the commitment initially because they get inspired. They see someone that they know that's undergone an amazing transformation, that stood on stage, and they feel like, wow, I want that for myself. What they want is to make a lifestyle change, to show up for themselves, to be proud of themselves for the effort that they made. But they think it is stage that they want. They think that it is, obviously that achievement that they want. But understand that getting ready for stage and achieving what these athletes achieve come at a cost. Okay, they sacrifice a lot in their lives in order to achieve what it is they are trying to achieve. And for them, it is worth it. It's not worth it for many people. For some people, it's not worth it not being able to always socialize with family and always be able to go to bars and, you know, go to weddings and, you know, celebrate everyone's birthday party. It's not, you know, reason enough for someone to give up, you know, certain luxuries and, you know, obviously events in their lives, you know, in order to stand on stage. You've got to be in a place where you understand fully what you're committing to, and understand that this is going to be something that is probably going to be the hardest thing that you've ever done, but when you do it and you do accomplish it, it is something that no one can ever take away from you. You become part of a very small percentage of people that can truly commit and stay disciplined enough to walk throughout this journey. The respect that you'll gain for yourself and for people in this industry is absolutely priceless. It is something that you will hold near and dear to you for the rest of your life. It will be one of the biggest accomplishments and one of the most proudest achievements of your life if you do it and you do it fully. But my encouragement is just for you to think about this thoroughly before you do it. We love nothing more than helping women that are in many ways ordinary and average in their own lives and in their own beliefs, and helping them naturally become bikini champions, taking them from, you know, a place where they don't necessarily believe that they can, where they don't even know how to walk in heels, where they don't even know what obviously, you know, stage bikinis look like or what the different federations are, but they have a dream and they are willing to invest, not just financially, but with their time, with obviously, you know, their commitment, and their efforts day in, day out, week in, week out, for months and months and months, the entire year, in order to achieve this goal. And for us, there's nothing, you know, obviously more satisfying than seeing someone grow closer to God throughout their journeys and stand on stage and prove themselves, you know, that they can achieve what they set out to achieve. Once they did not believe that they were able to become this person, and once they do this, things in their life become limitless. They start believing in themselves more. Opportunities and breakthrough is a norm in their life, because they are able to see themselves for what they really are, because they've proved them to themselves that they are stronger than they've ever imagined. All right, so that's just my message to you, ladies. Before you start a prep, really think long and hard about it. Speak to your family members, speak to other athletes about their journey. Really understand what you'll be sacrificing before you do it. But if you commit fully, give it your all, and I promise you, it'll be one of the most amazing experiences that you've ever embarked on. God bless.